Okay, YouTubies, today we're going to actually flush out the transmission fluid on this 04 Sienna. This is the second time I've done this. Right now the odometer reads 181,000, and seems to be a little confusion as far as I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I'll just drain it and change the filter. And well, the last time I took the filter out, I actually saw there was nothing in there, and that was even at 90,000 miles. And so I'm not gonna take that step, and it's not about the money. I don't even need to replace it. So here's where you want to look down. Here's the return and sending line to the transmission cooler, which is on the other side in that direction. I'm going to remove this tube here. It's just an intake tube, give me a little bit more room. And I forgot which one to remove, but then if I look here, I have a little bit of exposed area from it being messed with 100,000 miles ago. And that makes sense that the return line is at the bottom when it gets moved back up. So I'm going to disconnect here and connect to a bottle to drain, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill it on this end right here. Go down some type, and I'll show you that. All right. Okay, so I took off the little intake snorkel to give me a little more room to the bottom. So what I did was I just took this little clip and just let it slip to the bottom there. You can see, just kind of sitting here, and then I pull the hose back right here. Pull it back. Be careful. Don't yank too hard. Kind of nudge it loose. It's an older radiator, right? It's gonna could easily just pop off. You can see this stuff kind of move pretty easily. Anyways, I'm gonna hook up this hose I have, and then run it to a bottle, and then we'll go from there. So I'm using an old windshield washer container. It's 1 gallon. As you can see, it's 3.78 liters. And this is actually almost like 1 liter itself here. It's actually a US quart. So once I fill up, drain about 2 of these. I'm gonna go ahead and add back 2, and then start the motor again, drain 2 more, and then add back 2. And I'll have 2 of these containers. So after I'm done with about 8 quarts, once it looks clear, then I'm good to go. Cleaning out my funnel a little bit here. Basically stick a screwdriver and a towel in there. And you can see the setup here now. See how it's connected to that. And I got into just a clear bottle, but it's in this funny looking box because it's kind of unstable. So I have this box I'm going to throw out with some dirty towels. And I said, you know what, let's put it here. Look at that. It's very stable. It's not going to move around. All right. Look at the bottom. Okay, so I got roughly 12 quarts out. That's a little more than I wanted to, but that's okay. So right now, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and put everything back. Okay, she's all back together. Here's a couple tools I use, just mainly to get the clips, and the screwdriver is not needed, but I kind of use it for leverage to pry off the hose. Just a 10 millimeter socket. And there were the 3 cartons that I removed, roughly 12 quarts. And then I had a few quarts from the last time I used, so that's why you see the 4 on the side. There's 11 there, and this one is, which one is it? One of these. Yeah, that one's pretty much empty. I didn't want to overfill it yet. I'm going to go ahead and start her up, run it a little bit, and then check it again. But there you go. It took me about an hour if you count putting all the stuff, getting the shit out and putting it all back. All right, and here are my other toys. Oh wow, look at that. See, so that's how I save money, do shit myself, and get it done right. Because I know that I could have just strained it 3 or 4 quarts and just put it back. But all I did was to dilute some good stuff with some good shit, or good shit with some bad stuff. All right, guys, there you go. Check out my house. Can't complain. That's where I keep my motorcycles over there. It's a great court to be on. Got a heck of parking spots here in sunny Cali, baby. All right, guys, see ya.